Hey everybody, this is Eric off the Classy Climb blog. Coming today talking about hustle hard. It's the little step by step, right? So I'm in real estate, and every day when I'm putting out ads, when I'm making phone calls, when I'm making connections, when I'm burning up the streets looking for opportunities, when I'm doing open houses, there is unlimited opportunities to connect with multiple people, right? And that's what it is. It's that little daily charting and burning and earning that gets you to the platform where, at the end of the year, you have $100,000. Now, I've got 6 months left in the year. But if I sell, 11 houses, 2 a month for the rest of the year, we're at $100,000. So, when you start knowing your numbers, when you start going, if I can do 15 open houses for the rest of the year, if I can do, if I do, I think it might be 20 more leases. If I do 20 more leases, that's another 40 grand in my pocket. Whatever the number is for you, you have to work at it, look at it, and write it down daily. I don't know how to explain to you, but ever since I started writing things down daily, it's been magnified. I want to buy an apartment complex by the end of this year. And I'm so serious. Whether it's a 16 unit or a 50 unit, I'm really ready to launch and go there. And so I'm doing everything I can, from credit repair to possibly using the cash, the check balance transfer off my credit cards. Whatever I've got to do to get that apartment complex and close that deal this year, that's what's going to happen. I feel people are not ready for 2016, and I'm trying to buffer myself for 2016. I feel like we're going to get hit heavy as far as a mini recession again. I'm not certain. Some states are going to buffer, like Florida, Texas, the Carolinas. Part of them are going to buffer. But for me, I want to be in a position of ownership. I was in the last recession, and I know what it's like. So I want to be in a position of ownership, in a position where I can go, hey, guess what? Regardless of what's going on in the economy, I've got, 50 rental units giving me, 15 grand a month, 15 to 20 grand a month or something like that, right? I want to be able to sit back in that position and go, oh, great. I've got 15 to 25 grand coming in a month from my tenants, and then I can pay and buy more property. I can pay and buy smaller units. I can buy deals. I can buy vacation homes, because next year, I remember last time being in the last recession, and I promise you, there were boats for sale for $4 grand that are now like 40 grand boats, right? $40,000 boats. A few months made a difference of a boat being 20 something to $40,000 to it being an $8,000 boat that you could buy because it was a recession. Same thing with houses. I've been where I saw in my own hometown houses going for $8,000. I saw when Charlotte went under because Countrywide went under, and there were over 500 houses in Charlotte for $25,000, when 3 years later now they're $75,000. So I've seen it, and you definitely want to be in the position of buying these properties and owning them. I don't know how many people I can help, but my goal is to help about 10,000 people get the 1099 lifestyle and own real estate, and kind of just get out there and kind of build their own personal economy, because there are so many ways. If you just own 10 properties and you're making 4 or 5 grand off of them, even 3,000 to 5 grand, that's a job for yourself. You've just created a job for yourself, and you just created security for your family. So I want people to start thinking that way and thinking through that lens. And if houses get really cheap next year, wow, be prepared for people who are going to come in, which I'm going to be really honest, it's going to be the Chinese, it's going to be the Koreans, it's going to be the Japanese, it's going to be Brazilians, and it's going to be everybody but Americans buying up crap. And it's what's happening right now. China owns $6 billion in assets in our country, from bridges, the roads, the tolls, the houses. You don't want someone else being your landlord. You're an American. Stand up, be your own landlord. And that's how I know it's so possible to do this, because it's the way the economy is going next year. So anyway, you guys have a great day. This is Erica from the Classy Climb blog. Bye.